Welcome to the Evolve Skateboards 2022 board guide. If you're looking at an electric skateboard, we offer 13 different models and variations to choose from. We know that's a bit of a daunting decision, but fret not, we are here to help. Before we get into each board, let's talk about the components and features that are consistent on all the boards. Firstly, the Hadean and the Series 2 GTR and Stoke all use the EFOC motor controller. This is our smartest and most durable controller to date, and what that means for the rider is power will be delivered to the wheels for an extremely smooth, responsive and predictive ride. To go along with this, the Phase is the best remote in the e-skate industry. It features a dual trigger design for maximum control of acceleration and braking, an alloy frame to withstand drops and crashes, and a fantastic full color LED display. Carrying on with the tech and customization, all boards work with the Explore by Evolve app, which allows further customization of power output, acceleration, and braking curves, along with custom lighting colors. You can use the app to track and log your rides via the GPS feature and lodge the rides to a global leaderboard and compete with other riders, earn milestone badges, and of course, for any future firmware updates. In terms of hardware, on all our boards you will find our famous 12-inch supercarb trucks. We have used double kingpin trucks since day one at Evolve because they provide the ultimate carb feeling most akin to snowboarding or surfing. Believe us, they just feel awesome to skate on. Supercarb trucks turn twice as far as a regular skateboard truck, which means tighter turns are possible and enable those who want to commute a far easier way to navigate through tighter locations. Now, onto the boards. Let's start off with the little brother of the lineup, the Stoke. The Stoke is our shortest, lightest and most agile board, but it still has big performance for its size with dual 1500 watt motors. It's our only board with a kicktail, so you have the ability to easily pop off gutters and lift the front end over cracks and bumps. It's also the only board that comes standard with a flight-friendly battery at 144 watt hours, so this little ripper can join in the next time you jump on a plane. The bamboo deck is 33.5 inches long with a swallowtail shape, giving you just shy of 4 inches of clearance. You have spray-on grip tape up front and a surf-inspired EVA foam pad on the back. It comes with your choice of orangutan caguamas ranging from soft to hard. If you're unsure of what's right for you, then the orange ones are a safe middle ground. While we're on wheels, the Stoke is our only board that cannot convert to all-terrain, and we recommend against using large urethane wheels to avoid wheel bite on deep carves. The Stoke is a perfect board for short rides, last mile commutes, traveling, or if you just want something small and easy. Moving up, we have two more series called the GTR and Hadian. Both are longboards, which are available both in a carbon and a bamboo variation. And then you can choose between street wheels, all-terrain wheels, or have the best of both worlds with the 2-in-1 option. There's a lot to unpack here, so before we get into the specifics of the series, let's cover the differences in the options, as this is true for both GTR and Hadean. The choice between carbon and bamboo is a completely personal preference, as it is all to do with ride feeling and aesthetics. One is not better than the other. The carbon decks are sleek and stealthy with all the electronics packaged neatly inside. They have no flex at all, and the rigid platform translates to a stable and responsive ride that really helps with stability when you're going fast or skating off-road. Because it doesn't flex, you will have more ground clearance, which can be another benefit for off-road riding. Carbon boards are the more expensive of the two, which simply comes down to material and production costs, not the performance of the board. The bamboo deck borrows design influence from old school deck craftsmanship and boasts a traditional skate and surf look. The main difference with the bamboo is a flexible deck with a bottom mounted battery case. For a rider, Flex feels more like a normal longboard, and people often refer to loving the pop it gives when carving. It also dampens the bumps for a bit of a smoother ride experience. The next choice to make is what wheels you want. Wheels are your link with the ground, so they really are the defining point when it comes to how your board will move underneath you. Unlike the deck, however, changing between any of these wheels is a fast and easy process, so you can chop and change your mind and experiment with different ride feelings over time. Street wheels give the highest top speed and longest range as they have minimal rolling resistance. They are perfect for smooth paths and roads and really give you a smooth glide feeling like you're flying. That said, they can be a little rough on bad quality surfaces if you're dealing with cracks and potholes where you live. The diameter and gearing will affect your acceleration, braking and top speed, and the hardness of the urethane will affect your grip and ride feel. If in doubt, go with our stock 97mm wheels and 32T gearing, as this is designed as a perfect all-rounder combination. Having proper pneumatic tyres makes a ride more comfortable and dramatically increases the grip. What you lose in top speed and range, you will make up for with the ability to skate off-road and on sketchy roads or pathways. The pneumatic tyres have extra room to absorb the ground, leaving you with a smooth feeling, almost like you're flying. We recommend AT tyres for beginners as they provide a gentle learning curve and instill confidence for the rider. For experienced riders, they let you push the limits of where you ride and how hard you do it. The ultimate wheel combination is the 2-in-1 because you get the best of both worlds with the all-terrain and the street setups, so you can use what is right for you when and where you are skating. Now, onto the boards. The GTR is our best-selling skateboard to date, and it recently got a whole lot better with the release of the Series 2. The GTR is where performance meets value, and it's got everything you'd ask for from a 2-in-1 board. The 43-volt 504 watt-hour battery gives you plenty of range, and the dual 3000 watt motors provide you the torque you need to power up hills or enjoy off-road riding. The boards don't come standard with lights, but have ports at the rear end to install the EFOC prism strips, which are customizable LEDs with thousands of modes and colors to choose from, and also work as an active brake light and will flash red as you're slowing down. The bamboo deck is 38 inches long with a cutout at either end for an adjustable wheelbase. It has a side-to-side concave to keep you locked in with traditional grip tape on the sides and a spray-on grip up the center. You will have 3 inches of clearance in street and over 4 inches in all-terrain, but keep in mind as the board flexes, this will be reduced. The carbon deck is about 39 inches long, so it will give you a slightly wider platform to stand on. It features a front and rear drop down to lock in while you're hooking in, and you can expect almost 5 inches of clearance in AT and a little over 3 in street. Both boards have been tested and rated for riders up to 100 kilos. The GTR is going to serve the demands of most riders, but for those who demand more performance or just want the best of the best, we have our flagship series, the Hadean. The Hadean was designed to take the GTR and elevate every aspect of its performance and design. From an electronics perspective, the Hadean boasts a higher voltage 12S 43.2 volt 691 watt-hour battery, which translates to more power and more speed and more capacity for about 25% extra range. While it uses the same dual 3000 watt motors, the battery is capable of delivering more voltage and current, so you can expect a lot more power than the GTR. Both boards also have inbuilt lights, and only the bamboo has ports to allow use with the EFOC prism strips. Both decks are a similar length at just over 39 inches. Compared to the GTR, you are able to get your feet a little further apart, which helps with stability, and the wider deck allows even more stability, better control on deep carves, and a more comfort underfoot, especially for riders with larger feet. The bamboo deck does have an aggressive drop-down design, which creates pockets to lock your feet into. You will have 3 inches of clearance in street and over 4 in AT. And again, remember, this is our most flexible board. The carbon deck is a forged chassis design unique to Evolve skateboards, which allowed us to fit the maximum amount of performance into a small size board. You'll notice it boasts a nylon resin battery case that sits within the frame and an oversized heatsink for the motor controller, complete with air vents to keep the electronics running cool. The carbon has the most clearance in the lineup, over 5 inches in AT and almost 4 in street. The Hadean bamboo is rated for riders up to 100 kilograms, while the carbon will have no problem for riders up to 120 kilos. There is a lot to unpack when choosing what board is right for you, but we hope this video gave you the information you need to make a choice. Check out our channel for more in-depth comparisons, or we have an entire documentary series on each board to explain them in more detail and highlight their benefits. Don't forget to subscribe and stay up to date, and we'll see you next time.